Hello everyone. In today's video, let us learn how to demonstrate the components and sections of LCD, LED and Smart TV. For ease of understanding, the video is split into two parts. Part 1 covers Objective 1 and 2 and rest is covered in Part 2.
At the end of this video, you will be able to dismantle the back panel cover of the LCD TV, identify the internal sections in LCD TV, dismantle the back panel cover of the LED TV, identify the internal sections in LED TV. Let us collect the tools and equipment required to do this practical. Trainees Toolkit, LCD TV with user manual, LED TV with user manual. Remove the back panel cover of the LCD TV and identify the sections. Unplug the LCD TV from its power supply and remove any other cables from the TV. Identify the power cable connected to the back or side of the TV. Gently grasp the plug of the power cable where it connects to the TV. Identify the signal cables connected to the TV. These may include HDMI cables or coaxial cables depending on the setup. Gently grasp the connector where it plugs into the TV's input port. Repeat this process for each one until all signal cables are disconnected. Choose a clean and spacious area to work, preferably a flat surface like a table or floor covered with a soft cloth or blanket. Ensure that there is sufficient space to safely move the TV. Carefully lift the TV from its base or stand and gently lay it face down on the soft cloth. Take care not to apply excessive pressure on the screen as this could cause damage. Depending on the type of screws used, select the appropriate screwdriver or tool. It is essential to use the correct size and type of screwdriver to avoid stripping the screws. Insert the screwdriver into the head of one of the screws and turn it counterclockwise to loosen it. Repeat this process for each of the 4 screws, gradually loosening them until they are fully unscrewed from the TV. Remove the outer cover to show the main body of the TV monitor. With the screws removed, the base should now be detached from the TV. Gently lift the base away from the TV and set it aside in a safe location. Identify the different sections in LCD TV, main board or motherboard. Look for the largest circuit board inside the TV. This is usually the motherboard or main board. The main board is the central hub of the TV containing the processor, memory, input and output ports and other essential components. Microprocessor. Microprocessors are responsible for decoding and processing incoming video signals from various sources such as cable, satellite or streaming devices. RAM, random access memory, stores temporary data and program instructions for the CPU to access quickly. Input and output ports allows external devices to connect to the TV including HDMI ports, USB ports, audio jacks, Ethernet ports and antenna connectors. Power supply board. The power supply board will have various components such as capacitors, transformers, diodes, regulators, etc. The power supply board in an LCD TV is a crucial component responsible for converting incoming AC power from the wall outlet into the DC power needed to operate the TV's internal electronics. Input connector. The input connector is where the power cord from the wall outlet connects to the TV. Fuse. The fuse protects the TV from overcurrent conditions by breaking the circuit if the current exceeds a safe level. Transformers are used to step down or step up the voltage levels as needed by different components of the TV. Rectifier. The rectifier converts alternating current AC from the main supply into direct current DC that can be used by the TV's components. It typically consists of diodes arranged in a bridge configuration. Filter capacitors. Filter capacitors smooth out the DC output from the rectifier, reducing ripple and ensuring a stable voltage supply to the TV's components. Output connectors. The output connectors distribute the regulated DC power to the various components of the TV, including the mainboard, backlighting system, audio amplifier, and other peripheral devices. Inverter board for CCFL backlights. The primary function of the inverter board is to convert the low voltage DC power from the power supply board into the high voltage AC power required to illuminate evenly across the LCD panel. The high voltage transformer steps up the voltage from the main power supply to the level required by the backlight. It also ensures that the AC power provided to the backlight is at the correct frequency and voltage for optimal performance. Inverter IC LED backlighting. In modern LCD TVs with LED backlighting, an inverter integrated circuit IC is used to regulate the power supplied to the LED backlight. This IC controls the brightness of the LEDs by adjusting the current flow. MOSFETs. Metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistors. MOSFETs are used as switches to control the current flowing through the backlighting system. They are turned on and off rapidly to modulate the brightness of the backlight LEDs or CCFL lamps. LCD panel. Liquid crystal display panel. At the heart of the LCD panel is a layer of liquid crystal material sandwiched between two layers of glass or plastic substrates. The liquid crystal molecules in this layer can twist and change orientation when an electric field is applied, allowing precise control over the passage of light. T-con board. Timing control board. The T-con board, also known as the timing controller or controller board, processes video signals received from the main board and controls the timing and pixel activation of the LCD panel. Timing controller IC, T-con IC. The heart of the T-con board, this integrated circuit generates timing signals to control the scanning of pixels on the LCD panel. LVDS, Low Voltage Differential Signaling Transmitter. LVDS transmitters convert the digital video signals from the T-con IC into LVDS signals, which are used to transmit data from the T-con board to the LCD panel. Audio board. The audio board processes audio signals received from external devices or internal sources such as TV tuners or streaming apps. Audio amplifier IC. The audio amplifier IC is the main component responsible for amplifying the audio signals received from the TV's mainboard or external audio sources. IR sensor and control buttons. The IR sensor receives signals from the TV remote control, allowing users to navigate menus, adjust settings, and control playback. IR receiver module. This is the main component that detects infrared signals from a remote control. It typically consists of a photodiode or phototransistor that converts received infrared light into an electrical signal. Control buttons located on the TV itself provide basic functionality such as power on, power off, volume control, and input selection without the need for a remote. Retrieve the back cover of the TV and align the back cover with the TV chassis, ensuring that all screw holes and connectors line up properly.
In this video, we have discussed how to dismantle the back panel cover of the LCD TV. Identify the internal sections of the LCD TV. This concludes part 1. See you in part 2.